Okay, I'm gonna touch on some stuff. There's gonna be a lot of Twitch videos coming soon because it's time apparently. But I have to address this because I'm black and I'm really tired of white people telling black people how to feel about racism and how to feel. No one tells QT and women how to feel about misogyny. Oh wait, they do all the time and we have to yell at them and combat them from being sexist and misogynistic. Um and if we befriend people who do things, like if we were still friends with the guy that deep faked her, she probably wouldn't like that, would she? And she would be valid in that because that's creepy and weird. It's invasive. It's gross. It's misogynistic. It objectified her. It he made porn of her and watched her as her friend, and she felt violated and objectified to a really high level, which is valid and disgusting. And we all don't like that guy. If I decided that guy was still my friend and then got online and said, well, I'm not. If somebody is racist, I'm not. If somebody is sexist, I'm not gonna stop being their friend. If somebody is misogynistic and hates women, I'm not gonna stop being their friend. I'm gonna hang around them. That's them. I don't just cut people off. You don't get to choose to like empower that behavior. That's a lot of the problem that we're having in the country right now, QT, which I'm sure you're ignoring because you're a white girl. But like the fascism that is in our office that is doing everything to take away your rights more as a woman, a white woman, yeah, you're getting affected too because you're a woman and you know that, or you should know that. I don't know. You might have voted for him. Let me stop because this isn't the I'm not supposed to be this isn't a hit piece. Okay? It's more of just like you don't get online when you don't talk about topics at all, really. And when you do talk about topics, it's stuff that has affected you or affects other women, which is great. But it's like you don't get online and then basically tell black people and other marginalized communities that you don't stop you don't have control over other people's actions and you're not going to just not be friends with them because that's their behaviors. That's their perspectives. That has nothing to do with you. That's not how that fucking works. That's enabling behaviors, which is the same shit that led to Miskiff's stuff because everybody hanging around him enabled his behavior. Just like he enabled Crazy Slick to SA people consistently for a while, and all the people that hang around him are genuine friends with these people or make money and decide to be friends with these people, that behavior gets to continue because nobody calls him out, or holds him accountable, or doesn't like call out the behavior and stop it from happening. Adriana Lee got out on Twitch and told people she got backlash for it. Miskiff barely got any dragging from it for it. He literally, bro, he literally basically didn't get affected at all. He cried about his abuser friend, lied about what he knew about it. This is all recorded. There's a Discord call where he's basically lying and covering it up. And then after all that happened, he had to step down. And then after that, he had to like not be seen with Crazy Slick, and they're probably still friends, but they couldn't be seen. So it's just like enabling behaviors and not talking about things specifically is one of the biggest problems in general that ties into why the fascism that we're living under is happening and why QT, your rights are getting taken away. So yeah, it matters absolutely if you're friends with a racist person, if you're friends with a misogynistic person, and you're not doing things to check their behavior or try to better them. You don't just say, oh, that has nothing to do with me and they're still my friend. But I get how you think that as a white person. But then you get online and try to tell other people that this is an okay behavior to have. No, because that's what continues the enabling of these behaviors. Like that, what's not clicking? I don't like, and you think you're valid in that argument. That's a crazy thing to say. We are supposed to be holding people accountable, and not befriending terrible people or platforming terrible people and hanging around terrible people that think harmful things. You're telling me that you'll be friends with somebody that thinks I shouldn't be alive and should be a slave, but it has nothing to do with you. So you can still be friends with them? That's what you said, QT. I know that's not what you heard that you said, but that's the same sentiment. It's the same exact thing of what you fucking said. That's what you said. That's not okay. Nobody should think that's okay. Which is why, again, the deep fake thing that affected you so badly and the misogyny in general that affects you so badly, it's our administration empowers and believes in all of that. You aren't people to them. If you're friends with men that think you're not people, are you gonna be friend people that you're not gonna be friend? Are you gonna be friends with people that don't think you're human? Which is a lot of men. Like, that's crazy. Your prerogative. Do what you want. I'm not, but you are a representation on that site to people. That's why you're getting backlash from people, because that's not acceptable and it's oppressive. It adds to oppression. Your inability to speak up for things, your inability to feel like it's important to speak up for things, your inability to check other people and befriend other people that are literally like horrible humans with horrible ideologies that do horrible things to people enables their behavior. Whether you think that or not, it's the truth. So you saying that is not only dangerous, it's directly adding to the oppression. Once again, it's not okay. You have too big of a voice and prominence in this space to be perpetuating that nonsense. Especially in around the same goddamn time as Emmy comes out telling us what happened with her and Mizkif. Are we just gonna be friends with Mizkif still? Because, it has nothing to do with you. You didn't do it. You're not an abuser. So I could still hang out with an abuser. Same logic. What's the difference? Do you all of a sudden care more about abuse than racism, which includes abuse? Hello? Crazy. Twitch is just crazy. All these big content creators are fucking terrible, dude. They're either enabling terribleness, they're fake and posturing and doing terrible things behind the scenes, or they're good people, but they speak on things already. Certain people do that. Very few. Very fucking few. But what we're not gonna do is act like that it's okay to enable behaviors and hang out with people and platform people and make money with people that are racist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, and then you're supposed to be friends with all of those communities too, and they're supposed to like you too and be okay with you saying that you're okay with that. Like, seriously, get your head out of your ass and grow and learn. The hell? Oh. I kind of included the Emmy stuff in here. I was going to make that a separate video, but I think I kind of touched on it. But I need to touch more on, like, Mizkif in general. So I will be making a follow-up video about that, because that man should have been held accountable a long time ago for everything he's done, but because nobody calls people out, he's been around other women this entire time. He's been around other creators this entire time. Men, they don't care. They're going to enable it anyway. There's not a lot of men on this platform that have any kind of balls or morals or that stand on anything. They use their platforms that actually help people anyway. It's always women that have to speak out about these things because those things keep happening and everybody around them empowers it. And it's mostly men, but then we have women doing it too because either they're being abused or they're fearful or they're friends with the guys and they don't want to break something. But the point is, all of this is bad and is adding to the overall systems in place. The oppressive systems that are in place that cause all these things to happen get strengthened by this behavior, which is what led to Emmy getting stalked and almost an SA at TwitchCon, because Dan Clancy and Twitch have the same problem systematically. Jesus Christ. It's like all connected. Can we get it together?